Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here today. How is everyone doing? For this video, we're going to be tackling the question of, does Arbiter get points for killing humans? So, throughout the Halo 2 campaign, there are only two instances where Arbiter comes across Marines where they're still his enemy. Like, for example, in the mission Sacred Icon here, if you grenade launch over to the ledge here, there's these two Marines getting attacked by Flood, and actually, if you jump across and save them, they're actually enemies to you, and they will attack you. And they'll be trying to kill you, and if you point your crosshairs at them, it shows up as red. So, with that in mind, knowing that they're your enemies, what happens if Arbiter kills them? Because they are your enemies, right? So, you know, when you turn scoring on in Halo 2, and this only works on MCC, because only MCC Halo 2 Anniversary had scoring. Classic Halo 2 and Halo 2 PC did not have campaign scoring on. So if you turn on campaign scoring, what happens if you kill Marines as an Arbiter? Do you still get points? Because, I mean, if you kill any other enemy, you get points. Actually, even if you kill like vehicles with pilots or with drivers, you get double points sometimes. Sometimes the vehicles even count as kills. But what about Marines as the Arbiter? Well, let's find out. So the first set of Marines we're going to test is here on Sacred Icon again. And of course we gotta save them first, or we gotta be really quick to kill them. But as you can see, our points right now are at minus 360. It took a lot of tries to get across, so that's why we're in the negatives that much. But yeah, so I'm gonna take out this Marine here, and we're gonna see what happens to our score counter. So pay very close attention to the score counter when I kill the Marine. So it's at minus 360 now, and let's take out the Marine. And boom, nothing, no points at all. We don't gain any points, we don't lose any points. So as the Arbiter, when you kill a Marine, nothing happens. And let's try again on the mission Sacred Icon. That's the only other mission with the Arbiter where Marines are your enemies. Now throughout the Halo games, throughout Halo 2 actually, you're not really supposed to encounter live Marines as the Arbiter, but there are some instances like far off in the distance or in the background where there are Marines. For example, on the mission Quarantine Zone here, the Pelicans flying around carrying Scorpion tanks in the distance, those are actually carrying Marines, and they're actually Marine controlled, not Flood controlled, despite what you might have thought. But here in slow motion, if we keep shooting the Scorpion tank on the back of that Pelican, as you can see in slow motion, if you shoot it like 2 times and you fire machine gun bullets at it, eventually you'll kill the Marine inside, and the Marine will fall out. And as you can see, our score counter is at 0 right now, and even though we killed that Marine and knocked him out of the Scorpion tank, we did not gain any points, nor do we lose any points. So just to show you where that body landed, just so you guys can know, and just for an interesting fact, I guess, just to prove to you that Marines are piloting all the Pelicans across this mission, I'll show you where the body landed. But as far as like Pelicans go, I know like on, what was it, High Charity, all the Pelicans on that mission are controlled by the Flood. But on this one, all the Pelicans are controlled by Marines. And if you kill them, bodies will fall out of the Scorpion tanks, not the Pelicans. But the Pelicans do have Marine pilots if you could get them out with mods. But here's where the body landed that we shot out earlier. So there you have it. So it doesn't matter the mission. It seems like based on 343's decision at least, or whoever worked on Halo 2 Anniversary's decision, they chose not to give you points for killing Marines, or any human character for that matter, when playing as the Arbiter. Even though they're your enemies, and even though they'll attack you if you could get close enough to them and save them and keep them alive. Now, just as one final fun experiment here, I'm going to see what happens if you betray Marines when they're your allies as the Arbiter. And there's only one mission where Marines are your allies, and that is the last mission, the Great Journey. And there'll be a couple Marines here along with Johnson that you gotta save. Now eventually Johnson does get into the Scarab, but Johnson is invincible, so it doesn't matter. But let's see what happens if we take out the Marines here as the Arbiter. And boom, as you can see, we lose points for killing Marines as the Arbiter, for betraying them. So it's basically kind of like not fair to the Arbiter. He gets penalized for killing Marines, but he doesn't gain anything for killing them when they're technically his enemies. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys found this to be a little interesting topic. something that I've actually been curious about for a while, but never really tested out. 'Cause it's a little tricky to get Marines alive with the Arbiter. But anyways, I hope you guys did find this to be interesting, and if you did, as always, make sure to leave a like and leave your thoughts in the comments. If there's any other questions you want me to look into or anything you want me to tackle, just let me know, and I'll do my best to look into it. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.